Or I guess you can film from there if you want, if that works.
How is Candace?
It's okay.
Did you perhaps bring in a package that was delivered for me that's
yes.
possibly for you?
Potentially, but I didn't open it, so.
I don't know how it's labeled. That's why Sam was like, "Hi, did my package arrive?"
Forgot to mention it, but I was a little busy when I got in the house, so.
Sorry.
I was a little busy when I got in the house. Oh, we're live. Hello! Pardon me, let me get that out of the way for you. Well, maybe you can move it all you want, but hi everybody. We're live and just sitting at the top of the stairwell. So got to move the tripod every once in a while. What's that now? Oh yeah. Oh, the chairs at the Nepean Sportsplex. This is the Steve Eiserman rink. We have excellent lumbar support. They're actual individual seats. Show you. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And it goes all the way up. But we're not going to start around. Alright. We can stop. Oh, where are we? Yeah, sorry. Welcome, everybody. We're a little late getting started here because it's far to the parking lot. I forgot my son's jock, so I'm the worst father in the world.
But you didn't lose it. It was in the
Yeah. Hi. What's that clock? 15. It's actually warmer in here, though. It's not too bad. I mean, we'll catch up with you later on how that feels, but well, I guess so. Yeah, I can throw up a roster. We got a little bit of time while those Zambonis still on. Same as last game, I believe. Nepean Raiders, Ottawa Sting. Raiders number 1, Gabriel Hussein. Number 2, Nathan Vanderval. Number 4, Alexis Rayom. 5 is Theo Lapointe. And number 8 is Gavin Ruan. 9, Declan Kenny. 10, Alexander Gonzalez. 11, ZAYNE ELJAJI. Number 12, Caden Morrison. 13 is Sri Krishna Grenier. We've got number 14, Cameron DeRoche. And number 15, Calvin Cavan. Number 17, Jacob Fleming. 18 is Nicholas Arsenault. 20, Archie Tanguay. 31, Jacob Eberts. And likely not 74. I think he's not wearing his brother's jersey today, but I'm not certain. Samuel Martin. For the Ottawa Sting, we got number 3, Edouard Bielwime. Zach Boileau. Henry Howe. Patrick McCarthy Powers. Ethan Yang, number 11. Number 13, Pierce Williams. Number 14 is Will Steele. Number 17, Oscar BOLONTENKO. Number 18, I don't think he's quite on the ice yet, but we may surprise us, Luke Boudreau. Number 19, Charlie STEEVES. Number 22 is Beckett House Chandy. 26, Owen Page. 27, Jacob Kent, even though he's not wearing his own jock, starting in nets. Number 29, Cole Murphy, backing him up. Number 64, Noah Alfaro. 92 is Kieran Weens. 96 is James Bolt. 97 is Gus Holmes. And kids are hitting the ice right now for the warm-up. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Fans want to hear you cheering, too, so. Shout out to Michelle Howe's parents, because apparently they're always watching. I meant to fill these in beforehand. I made new sheets for myself for pregame stuff, and I meant to have their records available, but I failed to look it up beforehand. Last I recall, I believe Nepean had 1 win on the season, and Ottawa was looking at 3 and 4 for their record coming into this game. Yep. Got so many working clocks in here. They should give one of these over to, over to McNabb. By the way, for the viewers, the next game is now 9:30 on Saturday morning instead of 10 o'clock. It has been moved from McNabb to Bernard Grandmaître due to the fact that the scoreboard doesn't work at McNabb any longer. In the meantime, enjoy the sounds of sticks and pucks hitting each other. Not that you're not going to get enough of that over the next hour and a half. No pregame tunes here. Hello, Julie McCarthy Powers. I did, but I failed. No, it's not. It's just Julie McCarthy. Should have known that. But I'm so used to it. No. On the note about Grand Metro, this is going to be a big change from this game to that one. This is a full-size NHL rink at the Sportsplex. Wasn't sure if you could hear me over the buzzer, but full-size NHL rink in this building, and moving over to Grand Metro, it is very small in comparison. Not much of a neutral zone to speak of. There we go. Referees making sure there aren't any leftover pucks in the net.
He's doing the Dustin Wolf as I've asked him to.
Pagey just spinning circles there. Looks like the starting lineup for the Sting is going to be Gus Holmes, Patrick McCarthy Powers. This one is hyphenated, and Beckett House Chandy.
On the jersey.
Along with Calvin Cavan on the other side, number 13, Sri Krishna Grenier, and unknown number. Number 8 is Gavin Ruan. Sting take possession off the faceoff and dump it into the Raiders zone. Gonzalez behind his own net, moves it up to Ruan on the left wing. Ruan centers, Cavan misses the pass. Weens on it first. That's Williams, apologies. Grenier battling at the line for it. Holmes getting involved with House, Chandy, and Cavan along the boards. Grenier down on his knees. Williams in his own corner. Rings it around the boards for Pagey on the right wing. Misses that. Kept in by the Raiders. Attempt to get it out. Goes off the stick of Kenny and leaves the zone. Back to center ice. He's got House, Chandy chasing him, but turns around and gets through him. Now working his way down the slot area. House, Chandy strips him of the puck. Holmes walks around one. That's Ruan. And shoots softly off of a stick and deflected into the corner. Ruan in to retrieve. Rayom now trying to get it. Over to Ruan on the left wing. Out of the zone. Knocked out of the air by Bill Wime. Pagey controlling into the skates of the linesperson. Picked up by the Raiders. Rayom. This sticky puck today. Fleming now with control takes the zone into the Sting area. Knocked off the puck by Boileau. Fleming falls and everybody misses the puck because it just won't move. BOLONTENKO and LaPointe really battling for it along the boards. Now Yang in to support into the corner. Centering pass to Bolt, just misses. Raiders controlling behind their own net. Puck knocked off his stick by Bolt, but regained control. Up to the blue line. Raiders moving up. Pass over to Fleming, just misses. But he's got control at the hash marks. Drop pass to the Sting. Bolt, cross ice pass intercepted by number 18. Coming in, shot on. Blocker saved by Kent. First one of the game. Fired down the ice by the Sting. Looks like it's going to make it. And it does, and we'll get a face-off down into the Sting zone. D-pairing for the Raiders is ELJAJI and number 20, Archie Tanguay. Forwards DeRoche, Arsenault, and 12, Morrison. Kept in at the line by the Raiders. Weens fires it up the boards into the feet of Page. Page can't get it to the zone yet. Taken back in by Morrison. Morrison working down to the hash marks and puts it around the boards. Sting first to retrieve. Grandparents in the way. STEEVES battling for the puck at the line. Works its way down into the corner. Intercepted right in front of that. Big pad save by Kent off Arsenault. Big bad giveaway in front of the net, though. Centering pass goes all the way out to Page, right at the blue line. Exits the zone and takes center ice. ELJAJI knocks the puck off of his stick, but it's retrieved by Weens and fired down. Save made by the goaltender. I didn't check beforehand. Possibly Eberts. Possibly Hussein. It's Hussein. There you go. Pass tipped out. And regain control are the Raiders, taking the Sting zone. Pass across, misses the mark. 15 picks it up, drops it back to Kenny at the point. Kenny fires on net. Blocker save to the side, but that was going wide anyways. Holmes takes it the other way, over center ice. Gets around Gonzalez here. Gonzalez stick check and forces him to lose control. Gets it back right behind the Raiders net. Over to Williams at the point. Williams rings it around, down low again for Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Rayome, I believe. Or Rouen. Rouen controlling, taking the slot out to the point. Kenny rings it around. Steele first on the puck in the opposite corner. Steele attempts to get it out, but fires it off the leg of Rouen. Williams picks it up and knocks it forward for Holmes. Holmes can't get it past Gonzalez. Steele up the boards, off the skate of Gonzalez and out. Paggi just gets it into the Raiders zone, and they return the favor by getting it over the red line. Holmes now battling and dumping it into the Raiders zone. Picked up by Kenny, going behind his own net. How's CHANDE applying pressure? Pass across over to number 2, Vandervelde. He picks it up. Over to Fleming. Fleming centers. Fleming now with the puck at center ice, over into the Sting zone. Loses the puck to Boileau's stick check. Makes its way to the center. Martin picked it up. It was knocked off of his stick as well. Vandervelde keeps it in. Fleming looking for the centering pass. Tipped off of Bill Wime's stick and free of the dangerous area. House CHANDE up off the boards over to Bolt. Bolt takes the zone. Has Paggi at center ice, but he's hooked up a little there. No call coming for that. Rayome had him. Number 6. That's probably Martin. It's the center. Boileau from the top of the crease, or top of the point. Shot never made it to the net. Hit a bunch of skates in front. BOLONTENKO attempts to center that pass, but it's off the feet of that point. Intercepted in the zone by BOLONTENKO, so Bill Wime manages to fire it back down and in. BOLONTENKO into chase. Support didn't help Raiders to get it out of the zone. Boileau pounds it back in. Clearing attempt failed. Yang picks it up down low. Centering pass here. BOLONTENKO from the high slot. Shot on net. Nice save by Hussein. Right off the shoulder. Raiders get it out of the zone. Bill Wime controls it just inside the blue line. Can't get it out though. Arsenault knocked it off. Gets it out this time to Yang. Yang up to STEEVES at center. STEEVES around 1. Couldn't get around the second, but Yang keeps it in at the line. Going the other way now. Oh, and going the other way now. And, oh, still in control. There we go. STEEVES had it knocked off his stick. Somehow made it through the defender there. STEEVES with a pretty decent solo effort to score the game's first goal on the third shot for the Ottawa Sting. Good work by Bill Wime on the back. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be Yang. Yeah, STEEVES from Yang and Bill Wime. But I don't know if they're going to get all the way back to Edouard. we go. The center ice face-off was won by the Sting and put into the Raiders zone. ELJAJI has it now behind his own net, moving around to the forwards. Out of the zone, up past center ice, can't pass across to Cavan. Connects, but couldn't hang on to it. Alfaro now battling with him in the corner, and we've got a whistle for... Oh, that's what all the yelling was about. That was offside. I heard yelling indistinctly, but... Face-off just outside of the Sting zone here. Holmes in to take it against, I believe that's number 13, Grenier. Paggi always cheating, always cheating. Yeah, you're going to get kicked out for that one. Sting losing their center because Paggi's encroaching. How's Chande now taking this one? And he wins it over to Paggi. Paggi up the boards and through Gonzalez's stick back to Kenny into inside his own zone. Kenny now controlling pressure by Holmes. Holmes picks it up and takes it away from him. Shot in and boom, top corner. That's an individual effort as well. Gus Holmes walking in, stealing the puck away from an unwary Kenny and puts one over the top of Hussein's left shoulder. No assists. Honorable mention to House Chande for winning the faceoff and Paggi for putting the puck off the boards, but the Raiders did control the puck in the meantime, and yeah, that's how that works. Holmes line still out there. Wins this faceoff back towards the defenseman. Somebody takes a spill there. Gonzalez, he's hurting. He's hurting. Somebody's got to blow that whistle down. He potentially hit his head or twisted his ankle, but we've got the trainer out to see him now. The two skaters were close, but I don't think they ever made contact. The face-off went back to Gonzalez. Holmes challenged, but I don't think their skates contacted each other. It just seemed like an awkward twist, and yep. Thankfully, there was no external force assisting him down to the ice and making it any worse. Hope he is able to continue later on. He's getting up under his own power. This looks good. I hope he at least takes a few shifts off, though. Everybody should remind themselves of the, what is it called?
Concussion protocol,
The concussion protocol. Rowan's Law, thank you. I had H in my head for some reason, but yes, the concussion protocols. Face off now, just outside of the Raiders zone. Bolt out to take it. He is lined up way wrong. Yeah, there we go. Wins into the Raiders zone, but picked up immediately by Lapointe. And taken out now. Battle ensues at the blue line. Looks like they made it in. Bolt takes a shot from out wide. Save made by Hussein. Steered into the corner. Not out. BOLONTENKO battling over there with... That could be Lapointe as well. Bolt sticking to the puck too. Rayome knocked off his stick by Bolt. Bolt dumps it into the corner. Lapointe back to take it below his goal line. Sees Fleming along the boards. Gets it to him. Fleming gets it out of the zone, but is picked up immediately by Steel. Steel now brings it in, dumps it halfway in. Picked up at the hash marks by... Oh, that's a kickoff right there. That was Vandervelde who was controlling that. Now across to Lapointe. Lapointe with his stick up there, but BOLONTENKO managed to take it off, the puck off of him. Fleming now controlling his center ice, trying to manage the puck and take the zone. He does. Rayome rings it around. Stick up in the, yep, there you go. Steele going to get himself a 2-minute minor for hooking Martin there as he had his stick up in the hands for an extended period of time. Yeah, Will Steele, 2 minutes. Hooking. 5-on-4 now for the Nepean Raiders. First chance for their power play to get out there. I mean, I don't think it really changes, but I don't think we're at that level yet. But one back to ELJAJI. Point shot here, wrister. Deflected on net and off of the body of either Boileau or Raiders player in front, and that's a goal. ELJAJI. I don't know who it hit in front there. I have a feeling it was Zach Boileau, but no. Oh, the centerman. It's going to be 18. We'll give Nicholas Arsenault some credit there as well.
Verbal only because I've already had
I'll also write it down in my little notes section. Face-off won by the Raiders this time, back into the Sting zone. BOLONTENKO up the boards to Page. It's knocked off his stick by Arsenault and taken in by Morrison. Arsenault controlling now. Now up the boards to Howe. Howe has an opportunity, puts it up to STEEVES. We got some open ice here. STEEVES works his way around Kenny. And centering pass across to Page. Page couldn't keep his stick on the ice, though. Don Cherry would not be impressed. Centering pass to DeRoche did not make it, and he tripped himself up trying to reach for it. Howe now takes it into the zone. Looking for an opportunity. Centering pass there. Intercepted by 13, but picked up by Page. Kenny tries to take control, but Howe takes it away from him. Over to STEEVES, but still back and forth control. Grenier gets it out of the zone. BOLONTENKO knocks it back in, and he's taken down. Offside is signaled here, so now the puck has left the zone. STEEVES at center, all the way across. Icing waved off. Kenny to retrieve in his own zone. Page pressuring. Page takes the puck away from Kenny. That's 2 takeaways on him today. Cavan tries to clear it but misses. Gets the secondary effort up to Rouyn, who takes the Sting zone. Alfaro in front of the net. Now behind. Off the boards over to Howe. Howe puts it up to Holmes, who gets it out of the zone with the help of Page. ELJAJI chasing Holmes down. Page takes over control of the puck, and he gives it up to Weens. Weens shot from the point. Misses wide. Howe's controlling behind the net. Out to Weens again. Weens from the high slot. There you go. Deflected, but wide as well. Holmes battling hard against the boards. Gets it out to Alfaro. And that is 15. Ices the puck, and we'll have a face-off back in as Cavan that iced the puck. Face-off in the Raiders zone. Zero drops, hey, that's good. Everybody can just taste the silence then. Face-off won by the Sting. Alfaro at the point. Cross pass to Weens. Weens shot wide of the net. House CHANDE retrieves down low. Battling against Vandervelde. He's got him held up. Puck taken away by Paggi. Battling at the side of the net. Tries to work it around. Knocked off his stick. Picked up by Fleming over to the right wing. Can't get it out past House CHANDE. Rayom now at his face-off dot all the way across to the other defenseman. And taken out of the zone. This is likely Rouyn making his way up into the Sting zone. He's got 3 to beat here. Spinorama drop pass to Fleming, though. And now controls in the high slot area, but that's taken away. Gonzalez pinching down. Gets tripped up, but no call there. I agree. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Henry Lukowitz who made it. There's battle in the corner. Won eventually by House CHANDE, but all the way to the point from Morrison. Now, Fleming, hot shot, and manages to get one on Kent, but he spotted that one a mile away. Was ready in position, took the shot, made the save, covered it up. Face-off won by the Sting here. Yang controlling. He's just going to walk it out of the zone. Passes it up to BOLONTENKO. Bol over center ice. Cuts into the zone. High point. Works his way down to the ring end line. Knocked off his stick. Williams dumps it in. Yang gets there first. Yang centering pass. Didn't go off the goaltender. Over to Morrison. Morrison up to DeRoche. DeRoche takes the zone. He's got Williams to beat. Doesn't quite. Bolt takes the stick away from Williams. BOLONTENKO takes the puck out of the zone. BOLONTENKO's going to walk all the way in because they gave him space. Shot. Save made by Gonzalez and covered up. Shot from the slot area by Page was deflected wide. Picked up in the corner by Lapointe. I think. Nothing coming from that impact. No, that was... I don't know. Shot from the slot area. Blocked. Howe's attempt to get through. Didn't manage. Couldn't put it any lower either. Knocked off the skates of Lapointe, but he gets it down now for STEEVES. Grenier takes it away from STEEVES. Lapointe into support. Drop pass. STEEVES got his hooks in there pretty good. I'm surprised that one didn't get called. Right. Number 5 all the way up to number 15, Cavan. Cavan takes the zone. Pushed out wide by Boileau, supported by Howe. Puck behind the net harmlessly. Centering pass was not harmless, though. Almost knocked out of the way by STEEVES. Grenier controlled and got it back to the defense. Down low now for Rouen. Battling against U11A. Shot kept out by Kent, but from a spot that it wasn't going to go in the first place. Page now. Oh, made one extra move, and he got an offside situation here. Luckily, he dumped it in, so the Sting can just tag up. Controlled now by number 20. That's Archie Tanguay. Passed all the way out to Fleming at the other blue line. Fleming works his way around one. Can't get past Boileau, though. Now, Weens takes the puck away from him. Page looking for the little off-board option, but it was taken away. Boileau just gets it out of the zone where Tanguay picks it up at his own blue line. Tanguay looking across, doesn't make the pass though. Page picks that up, tries to dump it on net, but ELJAJI intercepts that. 23 seconds in the period. Surprised with 2 clocks, I haven't mentioned the time at all. Out dumped into the zone by the Sting. No icing coming here. Picked up by Gonzalez behind his own goal line, rung around the boards for Fleming. Fleming up and over to his partner 4, Rayom. And that's going to be the end of the period here. So the usual, the first 2 penalties don't exist. Action for the game was the first goal by the Sting. That was Charlie STEEVES from Ethan Yang and Edouard Bill-Wimé. Second goal was Gus Holmes, no assists. Followed by Will Steele going to the box for 2 minutes or less, and went with the less option on this one. I think he was in there for 6 seconds. And that's when ELJAJI scored from a point shot that was given to him by Nicolas Arsenault. I'm sorry, that's ZAYNE ELJAJI from Nicolas Arsenault. Second period about to begin. All the powwows are over. Almost. There we go. Zebra Dazzle is concluded, so should be hearing a whistle shortly. Clock's running. Yeah. Kent has made his way down to the opposite side of the rink, and Hussein doing the same. Oh, that doesn't. Face-off won by the Sting here. Just inside the zone. Knocked in by Paggi. Picked up by Gonzalez. Battle in the corner. Turned into a loose puck opportunity for Arsenault. Gets it up the boards to DeRoche. It's fired right back in by Alfaro, though. Kenny controlling at center. Taken away from him by House Chandy and loses it immediately. Kenny again. Up off the boards in the glass this time. Alfaro to House Chandy. Into the zone. Paggi slot area shot, gloved down by Hussein and held on to for the first one of this period. I had 6 for us and 4 for the Raiders for the first period, and now I've got 7 for it. Yep. James Bolt out to take the face-off against, I believe that's Grenier. Grenier wins it back to his defenseman behind the net. Run around the boards. Up to number 8, Rouen. Taken away from him by Yang. Yang tries to shoot it through Bolt, but, you know, states of matter, all that fun stuff. Steele keeps it at the blue line. Rouen now gets it. Oh, put it back into his own zone, and now BOLONTENKO picks up the loose puck. Shot just wide of the net. Bolt found out ice is slippery and fell down. Steele into the zone where it's picked up by Vandervelde. Vandervelde comes across the red line. Dumps the puck into there. And number 15, Cavan, first on the puck, big body. Gets himself in between the puck and Williams. Kent freezing it for a while and took until... who is it? Number 8, Rouen came and poked his glove for the referee to blow it. Now Rayome out to take the draw. And Steeves out there to contest it. There we go. Fleming now trying for the puck behind the goal line, but it's rung around by BOLONTENKO. Now Page gets it up to Steeves. Steeves takes his own, dumps it in. Page into chase. He's going to beat Tanguay there. Centering pass open, but deflected by Hussein. Good thing he got his stick in the way because that would have been real dangerous. He had Howe and Steeves in front. There we are. We've got number 6, Martin, out of the zone, passed across to Fleming. Fleming gets a shot on net, and it's swallowed up into the breadbasket to Kent. Your dad? Yeah. Yeah. 12:50 remaining in the second period here. Scores 2-1 for the Ottawa Sting over the Nepean Raiders. Arsenault out there to take the face-off against number 97, Gus Holmes. It's one back to Gonzalez. He pounds it, but House Chandy intercepts that and leaves the zone with it. He's got Paggi open in front, but he's going to look that off and dump the puck into the corner. Goes to chase, but Kenny gets into the way a little. Paggi intercepts the Gonzalez pass meant for Morrison, but either way, Paggi gets the puck back. Goes right back into the Raiders zone. He's going to get a call here going his way. Gonzalez is going to go to the box for tripping. Might have gotten puck first there, but it might not have. Depends what hand Paggi is. He's right-handed. It's possible. Holmes still out there to take this face-off, and he's up against number 13, Sri Krishna Grenier. Paggi ends up with the puck off that one, but Grenier gets it back to the defense. Weens, backhander into the dot area. Nice little nifty backhander on net. Save made by Hussein. Weens now battling against the boards. Walks into the face-off dot, shoots on net, and just over the top. He had Hussein frozen, or he was going to hit him right in the forehead, one or the other. Now House Chandy back to the point for Alfaro. Alfaro shot on net, tipped in front by Paggi, but goes harmlessly wide. That's somebody using their body. That is Rouen to knock Holmes off the puck. Paggi has it now behind the Raiders' end. He's battling against number 5. Uses his body in return. It's going to be one of those games. Alfaro dumps it into the zone, but this time it's picked up by number 5, Lapointe, and he's going to go all the way into the Sting area. He tries to take a shot, but rolls right off of his stick. And now Weens has the open lane to go the other way as the Raiders are making a full change. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I would check the footage. pretty sure the puck crossed before the second skate did. That's all I'm saying. I know one might have been in front, but... One back to Williams, Steele controlling. Yang takes it into the zone. Gets it past Tanguay. Shot on net, glove down. Great save by Hussein. Good shot by Yang. Oh, this is wrong again. Wrong side. Faceoff's going to be in the Raiders zone here. Looks like Bolt out to take it against Grenier. No, Rayom. One back to Yang. Yang off the boards, back to Steele at the point. Steele cross-ice pass, read and intercepted by Martin. Martin is number 6. BOLONTENKO didn't take the zone, but Bolt got himself out, so he's free to fire it on net where Hussein makes that save. Long distance shot, not exactly difficult, but still did it. Fired all the way down the zone by the Raiders. Looks like their penalty clock doesn't work perfectly either. So either way, Martin now in control with it in the face-off circle. Fired from an odd angle off the side of the net, I believe, by ARSENEAULT. Bolt now takes the zone. Ring-at line, fires, shot on net, swallowed up, and dropped immediately, but then swallowed back up and covered by Hussein. The penalty did expire. Cool, I had no way of telling on that clock. That's fair, too. Steve's out there against, was that ARSENEAULT as well? Yeah. Morrison controlling, out of the zone, over center ice. Foot race with Bill-Wimé. Boileau using those long strides to cut off the distance. Now Morrison working the puck down low, into the corner. Centering pass, sticks, like interception, deflection by Kent. There we go. Now down low, ARSENEAULT. Centering pass, just a little chip pass, was over the stick of Morrison in front. Puck goes into the corner. It's retrieved by Howe up to Steve. Steves just puts it out and out of the zone for Kenny at center ice. Almost taken away from him for the third time, but not. ARSENEAULT over to Kenny at the ringette line. Works his way back to the side. Dumps it in. Bill-Wimé back there battling with Morrison. Boileau takes over. Falls down. Reverse direction by Howe. Bill-Wimé. Up to center ice for Steves. Off his skate. Howe picks it up and gets it to Page. Page has some open ice here. Just got to start moving his feet. He does not control the puck and is taken away from him by Lapointe. Now a battle in the corner with Lapointe and Steves and all sorts of people. Stick knocked out of the hands of Lapointe as he was trying to control the puck. And this one smothered up again by Hussein. Face off now in the Raiders zone. What's that? Grenier against Holmes. One back by the Raiders. How's CHANDE challenging though? Lapointe gets in there with his body and flips it out of the back end of the defensive zone. Free souvenir for any of the rink rats running around. Good. No. Face off one back behind the Raiders net, picked up by Lapointe. Rung around the boards. Cavan tries to get it out, but it's held in by Holmes. High stick there, but taken over by the Sting, so no whistle. Holmes, sorry, from the down low, works it into the slot area. Paggi spin move, got it towards the net. Holmes couldn't get it in though. And some poking and jamming away, and what we call rough stuff at this level, I guess. As Hussein makes the save and covers the puck. Bolt up against Rayom. Rayom wins it over to Tanguay. Tanguay dumps it into safe territory, but it's picked up by Fleming. Over to Rayom again. Knocked off his stick. ELJAJI controls and gets it out of the zone. Works his way up the wall. Williams now goes the other way. 217s battling along the boards. Fleming and BOLONTENKO. Bolt comes away with the puck and takes it into the zone. Centering pass from BOLONTENKO made its way over to Yang, but nobody can control it there. Martin tries to come off the boards. Bolt challenges. Puck goes into the corner. Martin to retrieve. Yang picks it up off the boards. And Martin takes it out of the zone. Stops up. Looks for an option. Passes over to Rayom. Knocked off his stick by BOLONTENKO, and Yang takes over control of the puck. All the way back to Tanguay in his own zone. Tanguay over to Rayom. Can't get center ice. Now Fleming with it. He takes center ice and works his way into the Sting zone. Shot from the slot area. Rebound picked up by Kent, and whistle blown 30 seconds later.
I think that was
yeah, okay, 3 seconds. Oh, that's the wrong column. Lots of whistles in the second period. Face off here. One by ARSENEAULT. Glove save by Kent. Ooh, it's not even a Wednesday. It could have been Windmill Wednesday, but it's Windmill Tuesday instead. Page cheating, and if he ain't cheating, he ain't trying. Gonzalez with the puck. Works it back to Kenny. Kenny down low. Centering pass. Intercepted. Is that ARSENEAULT battling for it? Picked up in the slot area by Gonzalez. Shot deflected wide. Kent intercepts the pass and takes the pathway with his stick. Boileau up off the boards. Over to Howe. Howe up to STEEVES at center. Knocked off his stick by Gonzalez. Howe gets it to STEEVES again, this time at the blue line. He dumps it into the corner. Gonzalez into the corner to retrieve. Around Morrison and BOLONTENKO get a battle for it. All around the ankles of the referee. Howe into support, but the Raiders get it out of the zone. ARSENEAULT with some speed, but Boileau comes all the way across the ice to cut that off. ARSENEAULT this time back into the Sting zone. Boileau again knocks it off his stick, but DeRoche picks it up at the point. Fired wide of the net. BOLONTENKO retrieves the rebound. And Page gets it out of the zone. Gets it over to STEEVES. STEEVES dumps it into the corner. Lapointe picks it up. He's got some speed, so let's see what he does with it. Full change for the forwards of the Sting. Lapointe's pass didn't go anywhere. Puck back into the Raiders zone. Off the helmet of the linesperson as they clear it out. Ruan taken off that puck by CHANDE. Paggi puts it down into the Raiders zone. It's picked up in the corner by Lapointe. And battles with Paggi. Raiders controlling. Out of the zone by Ruan all the way across the Cavan, but off his stick. Alfaro picked it up. Gets it one zone farther. Back to Alfaro in his own. Grenier controlling. Cross. No offside signaled. Paggi. Center ice now. Puck dumped deep into the zone. Howe's CHANDE to chase, but Lapointe there first. Tried to clear it out, but couldn't put it through Holmes. Shot on net. Save made by Hussein. Howe's CHANDE with an opportunity there. Now it's going the other way. Ruan tries to put it across. Off the stick of Alfaro to Cavan. Cavan fires wide. Cavan's not pleased. Puck all the way down to the blue line. Bolt and Tanguay race for it. Bolt kind of gets there first, but Tanguay comes away with the puck with the support of ELJAJI. Paji, shot on net. Blocker saved by Hussein. Fleming now. Up into the middle from Martin. Martin couldn't get it. Alfaro back into his own zone. Over to center ice for BOLONTENKO. Making use of the big ice now. For BOLONTENKO with a shot just wide of the net. Tanguay can't get it past Bolt. Bolt comes in from the face-off circle. Centering pass. Loose in front. Good job by ELJAJI to keep that puck out. Oh, but Bolt retreating away from the play. Gets some space and finds a hole and puts one up into the top corner over Hussein. So that would be Bolt and who was over in the corner here? I think it's Bolt centering, controlled by the Raiders, and then picked up by Bolt again. So it was Bolt from Bolt and Bolt. Yeah. But hey, great job by BOLONTENKO in front. Yanger was in there too. All around good work by the Sting for that play. Face-off is won by the Raiders, but they fired the puck into the Sting zone from the other side of the red line, so we're going to have an icing call and facing down in their zone. That's unfortunate. I did not charge my phone enough. Really got to do better. 20% warning, kids. 21 minutes of stop time, so we'll see if we can do it. Gonzalez controlling in his zone. Behind the net to Kenny. Kenny back around to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Morrison. Morrison works around one, gets it out of the zone. Skating hard, but Page on them. DeRoche dumps it into the zone. Steele has some time. He puts it up the board to Page. Page gets it up and out of the zone. Steeves now battling against Morrison. Morrison won that and got it in. Steele across over to Howe. Howe didn't quite control it immediately and gets it into the zone though. Centering pass. Sauce knocked down by Morrison. Steele puts it back in the zone. Morrison brings it back out. Howe couldn't control, loses the puck in an inopportune time, but Morrison couldn't grab it either. Pass up was wide of Page, but no icing here. Gonzalez into the corner. Up to Morrison. Morrison along the boards. Morrison sees that there are too many players. No, I don't know what the yelling was about then. Kenny puts the puck up. Steeves takes it to center. Page into the zone. Attempted shot. This puck has been stopping so many times. I don't know what this is. Gonzalez out of his zone. Lead pass for Ruan. Knocked off his stick by Beal May though. Good coverage, good eyes. Out into the neutral zone. Knocked to center ice. Holmes retrieves it. Offside called as, the Sting were changing at that time. A good eye, Liney. I didn't see that. Had a little too much focus on something else. The puck carrier. We got 1:34 remaining in the second period here. Face off just outside of the Raiders zone. Grenier up against Holmes here. Chande puts it in. Vandervelde gets it out. Cavan controls and gets it into the zone. Off the shin pad of Boileau up to Chande. He doesn't get it out of the zone though. Boileau does. Lots of skaters down there as people crash into each other. And another one down as Rouen just owns the space. Vandervelde battling along the boards with Holmes. Didn't take too kindly to the... Oh, that's looking a little awkward here, guys. Yep. We got a penalty. This one is going to go, though. Body checking for either number 13, Grenier, or number 2, Vandervelde. Or number 5. Who's he taking? 13, Grenier is the answer. That's going to be 2 minutes for... Well, we're calling everything boarding because they don't have a body checking button. So Sri Krishna Grenier going to the box for 2 minutes or less for boarding at the 1:03 mark of the second period. Face-off is inside of the Sting zone. Face-off finally occurs. Back to Alfaro at the point. He takes a shot. It's wide of the net. Now back to retrieve is Yang. He's down working below the goal line with Tanguay on him. Couple bodies fell down in front of the net. And shot was on. Deflected wide, but Bolt, sorry, with his second of the game. So that is Bolt from Yang and Alfaro, I believe. Nice shot at it. Yang and Alfaro, yeah. Yep. 16 seconds of power play time, and they capitalize. Good work keeping his eye on the rebound that came off of the block shot in front of the net. And Bolt just put that one where the goalie wasn't. Morrison intercepts the puck at the blue line. And BOLONTENKO does the same going the other way. So now he's got an opportunity. ELJAJI, a little hook there. Couldn't get the shot away, but nothing coming from that. Now he runs into BOLONTENKO and knocks him down. ELJAJI seems to be hurt again. Yep. Yang fires the puck into the zone. Referee's following the correct procedure here, at least. Yeah. Now that the Nepean Raiders have control. Oh, and ELJAJI had managed to get himself back up. So for those not in the know, if there is a potential injured player, then the team that injured players on need to have possession of the puck before the referees will blow it down. It was a very recent Rule of the Week post on Hockey Eastern Ontario's Rule of the Week YouTube channel. And mandatory viewing for District B referees. STEEVES has to take this face-off at the 15-second mark. One to his feet. Grenier comes away with it and exits the zone. He's got 8 seconds. Dumps it over the top of, that was Williams, and Kent puts it into the corner. Grenier centering pass over to Steele, and he keeps it at harm's way as the buzzer sounds. It's James Bolt with a 2-goal period. Was the first one also the power play? I don't recall. No. I think it might have been though. I don't think Gonzalez was. Oh no, he went the whole time. Yeah, he was out. So 12-19, Gonzalez with the tripping penalty, and then Bolt scored a goal somewhere in between that and Grenier's body checking penalty at 1:03, which Bolt scored on that for a power play goal. Well, I give him lots of time to chat in between. It's not like my phone's dying here. Bunch of inconsiderate referees. 18 minutes up on the clock. 15% on the old battery meter. Similar to the game out in... started with a Pakenham. There we go. Face-off controlled by the Raiders into the Sting zone. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, maybe somebody's skate or stick got involved there, but I didn't see anything. Shots last period ahead were 3-9, putting us a total of 15-7. It's close enough. It's over 2 periods. There you go. Back into the zone. Gonzalez taking the walk from the defense post. Works it back to his partner, Kenny. Kenny works down low now. He's looking for the centering pass. Can't get it through Williams. Chips it up the boards and around to Page. Page knocked off that puck, though. Everybody sprawling on the ground here. Everybody asking for a penalty. Now from the slot, Gonzalez with a shot on net. Save made by Kent. Sting trying to clear the zone. Kept in by Gonzalez. This one rung around the boards, down low. Cavan looks like he's going to get there first. Howe and Weens on him, but Weens comes away with the puck. Sorry, Howe did. STEEVES tried to get it up over to Page, but puck slipped off his stick or something. Now STEEVES steps in the way of Gonzalez to take the body, but to get the puck off of him. And now Kenny's working his way down low. Defenseman really active this shift. But he can't get the shot away as he's challenged by Steele and Howe. Page out of the zone. Number 4, Rayom back in the zone. Over to, that is Jacob Fleming. His centering pass was intercepted. Now Holmes is trying to take it out of the zone. His centering pass goes all the way to center over to Paggi, who takes it in over the blue line. Shot on net, deflected wide by Hussein. Not much of one, but Sting were changing, and that gave him a good opportunity. Defenseman fell down as they tried to play that puck. Now Holmes is in control. He gets pushed from behind. Knocked off the puck over to Fleming. Fleming now at center. Oh, intercepted with a long reach by House Chandy, but Boileau making sure that puck leaves the zone. Fleming was hanging on to the stick of Boileau there, but they just got wrapped up together. House Chandy, apologies, takes the zone. Rayom takes the puck, though. All the way across, but not out. Bielwime with it. Battling against Martin at the boards. Bielwime knocks it back down into the corner. Lapointe first on it. He's challenged by Holmes, but gets around. Now he's got some room, and he's got some speed, if I recall. Nice cross-ice pass over to Fleming, just off the bank there. Shot from the high circle, and Kent will cover it up for a whistle. Probably wants the ref room key or something. Yeah, nailed it.
Ref room key.
Yep. Pausing the game because they know my phone's dying. Sorry in advance. Oh, thanks. Ah, you're good. Face off. One back to Alfaro. Bolt tried to get it around, but ELJAJI's a big boy, and he takes up some space. DeRoche down in the corner, works it around. Knocked off his stick by Bolt. BOLONTENKO now with it. He takes a soft shot because I guess he knew there was a penalty coming. Number 96, James Bolt, going to go for interference. I wouldn't mind rewatching that one later. See where he got that. Bolt all over this score sheet today. That's his third appearance. $14.39. Sales hit for 2 or less. Shot on net, stopped by Kent. But the rebound made it over to a defender, and they get it out of the zone. Yang controlling inside the Raiders zone right now. That's taken away from him by ARSENEAULT. ARSENEAULT gets around BOLONTENKO. Takes the Sting zone. Tries to cut through 3, but only got around 2. DeRoche ends up with the puck. Shot on net. Glove down by Kent. The slightly older Raiders team getting ready for warm-up here. They got their giant speaker. You won't see it. You know the one, though. You know the one. Size of a boombox and twice as heavy. Face-off won by the Raiders. Attempted on by Cavan. Blocked by the Sting. STEEVES couldn't get out of the zone past Gonzalez, though. Kent, soft shot on net, covers up the rebound nice and easy. And face off again in the Sting zone. And no idea how much. Oh, wait, I wrote it down, so there should be 38 seconds knocked off, which leaves us with 1:22 remaining in the penalty.
1:24 I have.
STEEVES tries to take that face off, but it's won back by the Raiders, who have control. Nope, lost control down below the goal line. Gonzalez now along the boards. He pinched down low. Ruan battling against nobody for the puck because it's gone. Out to center. Grenier tried to keep it in, but taken away by Page. And then number 9 loses his stick. Shot on net by Page. Glove down easily by Hussein. And the Sting take their penalty kill game on the road to the other zone. Going to visit a foreign face-off circle. Holmes, Howe, Boileau, and Bielwime for the Sting. Lapointe, Rayom, Vandervelde, Fleming, and unknown Rouen. Now Rayom at center ice comes into the zone. Puck's knocked off his stick by a timely poke check by Boileau. He's been real strong on the back end today. Vandervelde down low, in behind his own net. Pressured by Howe, gets it out over to, I believe, again, Rouen. No, that is number 6. That is Martin. Martin's also pretty big. Fleming controlling and taking the puck into the Sting zone. Centering pass over to Martin. Martin couldn't make the spin move away. Holmes takes it out around the stick of a couple. Works and shot just high of the net. If you recall, he got one in the first period there. Yeah, he got the unassisted one, so Holmes almost kept the puck in. Gonzalez's pass over to Fleming. It's long, but it's not going to go for icing. Fleming reached, dove for it, but Boileau came away with the puck. Knocked out of the zone. Boileau keeping up that speed, and if he hadn't lost that stick, he would have had some opportunity. Hey, we're even strength, by the way. I'm pretty sure somebody just said that, but it's fine. Morrison shot towards the net. Couldn't go through. Oh. Thanks, Cole. Now ELJAJI at the point with it. He works around a couple. Good hands there. And another one. Oh, yeah, that one's easier if he doesn't have a stick still. ELJAJI falls down. Bielwime takes the puck from him. Outlet pass was to nobody. Tanguay has an opportunity to retrieve the puck in his own zone. He does and loses it again. This time it's read by Alfaro. He's going to walk right all the way down. ELJAJI with a little shot to the head of Alfaro there. Just knocking him off the puck. Still never played the puck. House Chandy loses it to Arsenault, and Arsenault takes the Sting zone. He's working down below the circle. Kent intercepts that with his stick and knocks it out to Bolt right at the high slot area, and he leaves the zone. Backhand sauce over to House Chandy, who steps over the discarded stick of Boileau. Takes a shot from, oh, wow, yes. There we go. Takes a shot from the ringette line. Bolt there for the hat trick to clean up the rebound that Hussein had left. So, yeah, I guess technically you could try. He never controlled the puck, even though, yeah. We are giving it to James Bolt, assisted by House Chandy. And, oh no, it was James Bolt again. Patrick scored? Oh, okay. So Patrick from House Chandy and James Bolt then, because he's the one who received the puck from Jacob. So it's all messed up. Bolt did not get his hat trick. Paggi got that one. And House Chandy. Gonzalez battling against the boards with Weens. Weens knocked him down there. And puck finally comes loose. Kenny has it now. Gets it up to Gonzalez at the red line. He sees Rouen, and he tips it into the zone. Alfaro takes control of it immediately, though. Runs behind his own net. Pressured by Cavan, but still gets it out. Oh, now Rouen takes control at the face-off dot shot on net, but saved by Kent. Deflected over to Gonzalez at the point. Now down low for Cavan. Kent intercepts that with his stick, and then pushes the stick out to his own team. Yang taken out of the zone here. Good play by Kent there. Alfaro keeps it at the line. Gonzalez. If anybody's looking for Sarah, she's up there. Weens trying to keep the puck into the zone. Gonzalez thinks otherwise, and he goes down the other way. He's got the center lane, but he's challenged by Bolt and Yang. Yang comes away with the puck, gets it out. BOLONTENKO in a race for it with Lapointe, but Lapointe still using those feet, but couldn't get the puck past BOLONTENKO. Now Bolo into the zone, shot. Oh, has a chance, it did! It dropped into that top corner. That is a unassisted goal for Oscar BOLONTENKO. They say lasers, not rainbows, but sometimes rainbows confuse and they drop in the top corner of the net. Alex, if you're listening, it was something. Puck knocked off the stick of Fleming as he tried to take the zone. Williams controlling now off the skate of Martin. Picked up by Steele. Steele over to Page at the blue line and out of the zone. Back in for Steele. Page again at the blue line and out of the zone. STEEVES controlling. Tried to get it to Howe, but he wasn't moving his feet. He was a little ahead of him. Lapointe controlling in his own zone. Lapointe down low and around the net using that speed. Saw it coming. Oh, and then just runs over STEEVES and falls on top of him. And now STEEVES appears to be hurt because he was not expecting that. Like, there was nothing malicious there, but so Lapointe was coming down behind the net, lost control of the puck. STEEVES was kind of standing up at the ringette line. Then Lapointe just carried on with his speed, kind of tried to dodge him, and then ran into each other, and then fell on top of him afterwards. Like Lapointe tripped over STEEVES after he'd fallen down, and that's likely where anything happened. But either way, STEEVES is getting back up. He's looking all right. Good old bench duck Steele, able to attend to him quickly. Face-off is just outside of the Raiders zone. I don't understand why, though, because the puck was down low when it blew the whistle. Ah, well. The way this one's won by the Sting. Holmes working the puck down low. He's battling against Tanguay. Oh, Tanguay, nice. Just drops his shoulder into him as he tried to change directions. I love it. That was beautiful. Just held his position. Howe has control of the puck down below the circle. Battling with ELJAJI. The loose puck is at the top of the slot area. A big save made by Hussein off of Holmes. Arseneault digging for the puck, takes out Holmes, and he's going the other way with it now. We're going to go back with Howe battling against ELJAJI at the face-off circle. Page helping him out. Shot on net. Kicked wide by Hussein. Now cleared all the way down the ice by Morrison. Icing signaled here. And they do blow it down. 7:53 and the third period. Bolt is out there against Grenier. Paggi with the shot at the nets. Stick deflected wide for House Chandy to pick up. Boileau shot on net. House Chandy into the corner to pick up the rebound again. House Chandy works into the face-off circle. Shot on net. Kick save by Hussein. Rouen now with control of the puck at center ice and into the Sting zone. He's tripped up by Bolt, but no call there. Rouen dumps it into the corner. He's chasing after Boileau, who gets to the puck first. Makes one little move, gets around both of the on-rushing defenders, or attackers. House Chandy takes his own. Down to the bottom of this circle. Centering pass. Didn't make it to anybody. Paggi picks it up, though, at the far side. Centering pass again. Deflected by Kenny. Looked a little dangerous, but wasn't maybe. And House Chandy's centering pass is intercepted by Gonzalez, but he just absolutely picked up that loose puck and roofed it. That was Beckett House Chandy. Putting that Bloom practice to use, say? Like, in tight, one quick move, and top corner. I don't think so. I think Gonzalez had control. They might give it to Paggi, but I don't know. Either way, beautiful goal. Worth a rewatch. Sting controlling the puck in the Raiders zone. Soft shot on net by BOLONTENKO and covered up quickly. Face off just to the right of Hussein. Face off won by the Raiders this time. Rung around the boards. Yang and Martin battling for it, and Yang coming away with it. Oh, Martin Martin now. Weens at the point, gets it down low again, but that's picked up immediately by Martin. Weens takes it right back the other way. He tries to fire a shot off the leg of LaPointe into the corner. Martin there to chip it off the boards. Weens pounds it right back off the boards and down low. This is number 2, Vandervelde, getting the puck out of the zone up to Fleming at the blue line. Blue line slot area. Shot on net was tipped, and Kent made a kick save there. It was fluttering puck. It was a little difficult to track, but now it's loose behind the net. Kent just sealing things up, making sure nothing goes through the dangerous crease area. Far side, BOLONTENKO gets it around ELJAJI and out of the zone past Morrison. Might be icing signaled here, but Yang gets there first. Yang centering pass goes right to a white jersey, but they get it over to BOLONTENKO in the slot area. Shot on net, loose puck, and it's kicked out of the way. Hussein made a good initial save. Sting getting a little loose with their sticks there, but sure the other side is too. Rayom around the boards. Over to Morrison. Morrison can't get it past STEEVES, but ELJAJI is going for control now. He's going to take a look. Walk around 2. STEEVES with a stick up there but not doing anything. Gets it out of the zone. Morrison at center fires it down the ice to avoid the icing call. Alfaro back to retrieve. Makes one move. Gets around 14. ELJAJI puts it into the zone. 14 is DeRoche. DeRoche now below the goal line. Centering pass intercepted by Alfaro. Morrison towards the net. DeRoche behind it. Tries to go short side. Kent doing a good job of sealing up the post. Raiders still working down low. Kent not letting anything through the crease though. Holmes tries to get the puck out of the zone, hits Arsenault's behind. Knocks the puck off his stick anyways though. Page taking it. Center ice. Holmes tries to get it past Gonzalez though. Now he's going to go into the Sting area. That's knocked off his stick by Alfaro. Page. Out to center, out of the zone. Number 9, Kenny, back to retrieve. Howe puts it into the zone past him. Centering pass, deflected behind the net by Hussein. Hussein trying to recover a bit there, but there we go. DeRoche controlling at his own blue line, gets it out of the zone. Gains center and dumps it down, not all the way. Steele at the ringette line. Sees an open Howe as the Raiders are changing. Oh, good job by Ruan to get on top of that puck, though. It's knocked off a Howe's stick and dumped into the Raiders zone. Kenny going behind his own net. Over to Vandervelde, I believe, but couldn't make it there. Holmes controls, bottom of the circle. Knocked off his stick by Vandervelde. Hash marks, the 2-8s go at it. Ruan and Howe battling on the corner. Page comes away with it. High slot, shot on net. Save made by Hussein. Good job. Good job, Gabriel. Hard to tell. I think that's Grenier out there against Bolt. Raiders get it out of the zone and past Field we may. Icing signaled here. I think it might make it. Yeah, it's going to. Oh, waved off. That's an interesting choice. Did somebody stop skating? Or did they just not think it was going to make it? Either way, Ruan controlling the puck behind the Sting zone. Boileau intercepts the centering pass there, and it makes it to his feet with the assistance of Bolt. Grenier along the boards, down low into the corner. Turns. Battles against Howe's Chandy now, pinned up against the boards. 3 red jerseys in there, and now Cavan involved. Howe's Chandy backs away to make an option. Still moving around. Bolt gets it out. Up to Howe's Chandy. Good spot, he was in there. Now Paggi. Oh, one-time pass up for Howe's Chandy to go pick up. Howe's Chandy cuts towards the net from the bottom of the circle, but he's cut off by Cavan or Martin. Now Tremblay gets around Bolt twice. Up off the boards, over to Cavan. This time he tries to dump it in, but it hits the linesman. Linesperson, apologies. Paggi dumps it down. Martin knocks him to his butt, and ELJAJI takes control of the puck. Over to number 4, Rayom. Rayom sees a streaking Fleming. He's got a little space, but he's got to beat Boileau. Boileau not giving him any space, and he manages to get his stick in the lane, or his skate in the lane. BOLONTENKO fell attempting to play the puck, so ELJAJI took the opportunity to pinch. Looked for a second that it hit the inside of the net, but it was the back, so no goal there. Bielwime gets around Martin, but doesn't get around Martin's stick, and we're going to have a penalty going to number 6 very shortly here. Oh, it's the last minute of play anyways. Kent was all the way over to the boards. It should be number 6, Martin, going 2 minutes for tripping. Number 6, Martin, Samuel Martin. Oh, number 74. Yeah. Tripping, yep. Look at that. 56 seconds. Making it almost the entire game. 5% left. We should actually do it. Lucky us. Face-off was won by the Raiders. Gonzalez goes into his own corner. Tries to get it out of the zone here, but it's knocked off his stick by Holmes. Holmes comes from the hash marks, works his way to the middle towards the slot area. Shot on net. Off the post. I'm pretty sure that was in, but... Well, all right. From my angle, it looked like it, but that's, you know, can't tell. We're not in the right spot for it. Referee was there on the line, and he's the final call, so... Now Weens at the top of the slot, or the top of the point. Shot on net. Save made by Hussein there. He's seen 11 this period. Howe centering pass. Intercepted by Gonzalez, but not out. Gonzalez now. His trademark eye black on. Gets the puck out of the zone and then just works over the smaller kid. Yeah. Raiders dumping into the zone, and that is the end of the game. We have a 7-1 final for the Ottawa Sting over the Nepean Raiders. Ooh. And I'm going to sign off before my phone dies. And yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, next game, Saturday, 9:30 a.m. coming at you from Bernard Grandmaître. So I cannot guarantee that the Wi-Fi will be good. Fingers crossed.